Welcome everyone to episode 3. I know, right? Crazy stuff. Yeah, not too much. I've done some work. I'm not gonna lie. We've been working hard. We're gonna quickly swim up to the surface and check out that first. Because for a couple of reasons. We did run out of a fisherman's blah blah blah. But I wanted to show you a nice little trick here with saddles. As well as a couple of things that I've kind of dabbled in. As you can see, I have grass, right? Well, grass is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. You take seagrass, you can convert it by dropping it in water, just like that, to regular old grass. And then from there, you can upgrade that with some dirt to get yourself what you require. And as you can see, I got a whole bunch of sponges on a stick and lots of goodies for us to explore here to get us kicked off nice and quickly here at the beginning of today's episode. All right, so let's see. Let's quickly jump into the quests. All right. So under food creation, there's this thing called a cutting board. Pretty cool stuff, I'm not gonna lie. And what you can do with that cutting board is you can actually take, say, like this saddle, and you can chop it up with some shears, and you get yourself some iron and some leather. That's pretty nice, right? So boom, just like that. Look at that. I have an ingot of iron. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? All right. And, you know, the grass thing, right? I'm going to get a little bit more just because. Boom. Just like that, we got some grass blocks. I cleaned up, as you can see, we got a bit of a storage system. You know, I finished up all of the storage drawer quests. We're almost done all of the wooden tech. And the only one we're missing out here on is the hostile mobs. The other thing that I did was with that grass, I started sieving it. So in the chest here, I have a whole bunch of seeds. I got some wheat, some tomato, fern, melons, cabbage, beetroot, pumpkin, etc. So we'll have to jump into some farming here pretty soon as well. I got to kind of also decide exactly how I'm going to build my underwater base. I have no desire of going up there. I'm going to build underwater because I think that's the whole point. I think that's what we should really be striving for. But anyways, let's jump into a couple of things. I got the leather and everything for the backpack. Very nice. Slot back. All right. Slot back. Slot back. Right there. Beautiful. Oh my god, I look like a retard. Flippers and a backpack. Okay, cool. Actually, I don't even know what the hotkey is for that. Backpack. Know what mod it is actually. Let's see if we have a hotkey. I assume it's like a B or something like that, but we'll find it. Don't worry. Have no fear. Sophisticated backpacks. B, like I figured. I guess. Oh boy, there's a conflict. There's a conflict with my B. There's also a waypoint. Okay. Key B. Create waypoint. We can cancel that one out for now. Create waypoint at cursor. We can cancel that guy out as well. Waypoint manager. Yeah, we don't need that right now either. Feet mode switch. We don't need that. There we go. Open backpack. Beautiful. Now all the conflicts are solved. And there we go. We got a beautiful little backpack for us to keep, you know, tools and things like, you know, I can keep the bedroll in there. You know, I can keep some shears on me. I guess we can throw in the wand and such. Let's take the compressed as well. And also our cardboard box. All of these things are going to be very useful to have in, you know, the not so near future. I guarantee it. We also got the Akashic tome. I can't say it. It's fine. But the cool thing about that one is, does it store experience? I honestly can't remember. Let's see. Store all your books in one. Oh yes, this is craft a book with an Akashic tome and it'll add it to the book. Right click to select the book. So this one's pretty cool. We can kind of take like our materials in U for example, and we can add it to our tome. And then when we open this guy up, you can see all the books that you have, and it defaults it to that one. Okay, pretty darn cool. Now, how do I switch it back again? I do not recall. Right click to select a book, left click to clear book choice. Oh, you just left click in air. Very cool. We're gonna throw the tome in our backpack as well. And is that it? Are we? Oh, the compressed sponge on a stick, and then we are done. So prepare yourself for loud noises. That's the loud noise I was just talking about. Indeed. All right, cool. Let's collect our sea bucks, and we've completed the wooden tech and pretty much all of the welcome to the sea. I got to get some hostile mob stuff going. We'll get there. Don't worry. But I think the next kind of step here is we got the basic crops that we've started on. We got to plant some. That's cool. We got the food creation, which we're kind of stuck until we can get flint. So I think we got to tech it up a bit. And the first step in that is to get ourselves a furnace. Well, luckily enough, I do have the furnace right here ready to go. It is compressed cobblestone and cobblestone. A decently expensive endeavor when you're just building off of pebbles. But huzzah, we have ourselves our very first furnace. How nice is that? Let's just throw it down like that. And I think, let's see, 137. Do I care? You know what? Let's take a stack of that, right? We're going to get some charcoal, right? We don't have coal or anything like that. I'm not going to go crazy by any means. I think I'm going to burn sticks, though, just to save on the logs. Sticks are way cheaper, way easier. All we need is that initial piece of charcoal to kind of get us going here. So, boom, there we go. We got ourselves the charcoal, and we will be getting more and more charcoal as we go with our furnace. And that charcoal will allow us to progress again in the mod pack. Very cool. And that brings us to a torch. Pretty straightforward. Smooth stone is cooking stone, so we'll have to do that up as well very shortly here and get things going. I did swim over to the bones over there, and I got that achievement, the ancient bones one. It's kind of fun. Let's see. So this compressed sponge on a stick, this thing gets rid of water, right? If I'm not mistaken. Which is kind of useful when I go to start building and things like that. So that's a positive. But I did want to jump into some of our sea bucks here. And the reason being is I just want to make it a little bit easier on myself. We're going to buy ourselves a cobblestone, a stack of cobblestone. Nothing too crazy, but just something to kind of sort of get us more or less started. And I'm also going to get myself a torch, like so. Again, torch, pretty important for what we're about to do, which is a mob farm. That's right. It is that time. So we got that guy. That's good. Nice little basic resources. I like it. We got 3 there. Smooth stone, stone barrel into the gravel, which is very important. That's going to get us onto the next kind of adventure overall. As my cell phone goes off. Come on. Come on. Professional streamer or what? I tell you, mute that thing. Okay. I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. Let me jump upstairs. And we got to get ourselves kind of sort of situated, as bad as it sounds, to, you know, to build a mob farm. And I haven't really decided where that mob farm is going to be. It's like there's spawners over there, which would be very, very useful. There's spawners over there, which would also be useful. It wouldn't surprise me if there's something down there as well. But I'm not really prepared to go guns blazes into a spawner room, you know, with my current setup. Like, I have flippers on. Literally nothing but flippers. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna build a small little mob spawner, just right now. Nothing too crazy, but something pretty simple. So I'm going to get that started. I think, let's see, I think we're gonna go probably in this general direction. I don't think there's any mobs in this direction, so ooh, jumping out of there like a dolphin. I think I'm gonna go like this, kind of just at this height as well. Keeping it above ground is gonna make it a little bit easier for us to build it at this point in time, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to get myself the cobblestone. So what we'll do is we'll jump in here, grab some of this, and I think just straight out like so, we will get ourselves a little mob farm. Now we have to go about 24 blocks away. So if this is the center, right, we're at 7-7, I believe, on the map. So basically, it looks like we're going in the negative direction. So with 7, right, you need to get to 24. That's 14, that's 17, right, to get pretty much as far away as we need to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Nice. Okay. So we're kind of sort of in the right ballpark here, which is good. This is where we should be seeing, you know, mobs could spawn, right? And in the meantime, I'm going to just hit a quick little... I'm going to throw down a couple of torches here, just so that we have them, and we're not running into any problems. Because the one thing is, if we're out there, mobs can spawn back here. So we do not want that to happen either. So couple of good things to keep a note of. Other than that, just because we're still also working on the furnace as well, I want to make sure that we got that rolling at all times here. It's almost done. I guarantee it. Yeah, last one. See? Nailed it. We're gonna just cook up some jungle logs here as well. Get that going. I do have some stone lying around, so that's really helpful. And what all do I need for this mob farm? I need... It's gonna be basically full block. I think I'm gonna go down one level. That's probably a good call, because that'll allow us to kind of get into some better positioning, I think, block-wise. So let's make sure that we sleep. I think it's coming up on nighttime. Let me make that adjustment. We're going to go down a level and get this thing kicked off. Oh, it's midday. Well, I'm going to go get it kicked off right now, and we'll come back in for a quick little update. So I'm not too positive if this works anymore with the slabs and everything, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I was thinking worst case, maybe I can just lure these guys over with my new sword and everything and just kind of kick their butts a bit, if you know what I mean. Because I don't feel like that's working. Also, my F7 doesn't seem to be working, which is fine. I mean, I know how to calculate light anyways, but yeah. Because, like, all I got to do is, like, hi, come here. Come here. Come here, Skelly. Come here, skeleton. Come here, buddy. Come on over. Come on over. Slowly but surely. At least they don't have, like, he doesn't have a bow. You know, that's really helpful. But yeah, ultimately, like, they should start to, you know, do some spawning stuff and whatnot. And yeah, so, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, I guess. Worst case, I jump over there a little bit later on. It's not like a be-all, end-all to kind of get things done, you know, that I got to get this done right now, right? So we'll just kind of keep on keeping on for now. And let's cruise on in. Oh boy, that's a guardian. Nope, 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 nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, anyways, back to base, so I did get over a stack of charcoal, so that's pretty sweet. That'll give us, you know, this one here for a stack of that. It looks like we gotta cook up some cod and salmon as well. That's not too bad. But let's go through the teching it up, right? That was our goal, along with the mob farm. We'll see if mobs spawn, but I kind of doubt it. So we need smooth stone, then we can get gravel and stone barrels. Done. Smooth stone. Very nice. All right, so smooth stone, I assume that we can hammer it. We can also make stone barrels out of it. Stone barrels are pretty expensive, and they're really only for lava and such at this point in time, which I don't have lava. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slap that down, and I'm going to hammer it to get our first piece of gravel. Yes, indeed. We are now in the gravel world. I know, right? Isn't it crazy? It's so crazy. So yeah, gravel, obviously we can sieve to get flint. Flint will allow us to upgrade our mesh. It'll also give us, what else did it give us there? Let me see. It gives us dust, apatite, sulfur dust, and tiny coal. Okay, so we're still pretty reliant on charcoal for now, but we should get some flint. We should get some other items as well, which is pretty darn cool. And later on, I believe we can upgrade and get some other stuff, as you can see there, right? So, you know, once you get to a netherite mesh, apparently, because that'll be super soon, you can kind of progress on from there. So let's start by doing a little bit of this. Let's try 4 and see where that gets us. This is quite the process to kind of get ourselves flint, if you catch my drift. I certainly hope that there's a way to kind of blitz through that a little quicker, but you get a lot of resources, so that's good. Let's do all 4 of those, like so. And as you can see, we now have flint. So a couple of things with flint. There's a lot that you can do with flint in the pack. Obviously, a fletching table. That's where we need to go. Shuriken. Never hurts, right? Explodes. Safe for mining. Okay, what could possibly go wrong? All of your stone tools, your vanilla stone tools, are flint in this one, which is pretty cool. There is a compressed flint. There also is a flint knife, which is pretty useful. And then, of course, the flint mesh, which is a nice little uptick on what you can do overall. And as you progress along, the pulverizer, etc., right? So I think one of the first things, well, the first couple things that I would like to do is, let's do this. Is this better? Attack 1.25. Feel like this is slightly better than that. We're gonna try it anyways, right? So I think we can go like this and upgrade it to a flint hand axe. So attack 8, attack 8.25, very good. Mining speed goes down a little bit, but I think we're good overall. Yeah, okay, cool. So now we will need flint to repair that. So that's a big step that I just went down, and I guess we'll see what happens from there. So now that we got that, we need to work towards a flint mesh, and also dust. Well, we did get some dust, so let's get some of that going, like so. And then from there, we can make clay, just a barrel filled with water, then right-clicked with a dust block to make a block of clay. There's a few different ways that we can do this, obviously. But one of the easiest is, let me just put the coal in there. Let's do flint there. Apatite's very nice to have, I'm not gonna lie. And we'll do dust and dust. Cool, let's take one of these dusts out. We're probably gonna need more things anyways here. And yeah, like I don't even have a spot for my stuff anymore. So that's fine. Okay. 16 of you. Let's get that cooked up into smooth stone. That'll be good. And let's sleep. I kind of want to go check the thing upstairs though too. And we need another barrel. 1 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. Very good. Boom and boom. Like so. There's a barrel for us. That's good. We could use the flopper Don't get me wrong, we absolutely could. But I think there's a little bit of an easier way, and we're going to jump into that here first. Okay, so we're going to try that out here first with some glass bottles and such. See, no mobs. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Let's grab all of our glass bottles, right? These guys are going to be really useful at filling up these barrels and such. I wonder if I could use bowls actually as well, but this should work. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is typically what you need. Not anymore. Oh, okay. It's just not showing the water, but we can do that, and as you can see, it's already clay. Beautiful. So we just got ourselves the clay that we were after. And the nice thing is it doesn't use up your bottles or anything like that. So, you know, super useful to get ourselves a bit of clay. Overall, very, very good. I like it a lot. So we're almost done this one, except for the flint mesh and the stone barrel itself. Now, the stone barrel is decently expensive when it comes to the smooth stone and all of that kind of stuff. But, you know, it's one of those things. The other tool that I needed to make was the flint knife. This guy right here. Very good. Hunt and gather. Very nice. That guy should be down here in the food creation right there. And that allows us to cut up different things into other things, right? So one of the big ones here that I noticed was like pumpkin, right? You can do a slice of pumpkin. That's kind of cool. And then, you know, kind of can progress accordingly. But we have to set up a little bit of farming and all that kind of stuff here first. So I think for right now, I'm going to, let's do this. Let's get out our wand. Yes, that's what I wanted to do, game. That is absolutely what I wanted to do. We'll just do that up quick and hammer those into some gravel, and we'll get ourselves some more flint. Once I get everything that I need, and you know what? I should probably cook up some food as well after this. So I'm going to cook up some food. I wonder, is there cooked apples? Cooked apple. Yes, there is. Beautiful. That's an easy one. We will definitely be doing some of that. So I'll cook up some apples, cook up some food, get myself enough of the flint to progress ourselves forward and get everything done. All right, so remember, you can take the old mesh out too if you're short materials or something along those lines, but let's throw in our flint mesh. That's very nice. And I think the last quest on there was the stone barrel as well. Indeed it was. Nice loud noises. Love it. Let's get ourselves our nourishment of food with our cooked apples. Great satisfaction. What do they call that? It's the little gold bars underneath. Really good, really fulfilling, right? So the nice thing is, like, even though it's 3, it's pretty much almost like a golden carrot from vanilla Minecraft. So really, really strong food early on. The cooked apple, I highly recommend getting it as soon as you get a furnace going there. But all things considered, we have finished teching it up. So let's click and collect all of our C-Bucks all in one shebang. And now we can get into a little bit of the ceramics, which I believe we're going to be getting into. Oh, it just uses that dust. Okay, that's not too bad. So clay ball into porcelain clay. So that's pretty easy. This guy goes into that. That's our clay balls. And then some dust like that. Boom and boom. Should give us a porcelain clay. So that'll blitz off a couple of those, which is nice. And then we get into our buckets and better shears and crucibles and lava and all those wonderful good things that we know and love. So a couple of things that I wouldn't mind. I mean, that's 2, right? 2. This guy is 3. So we need to get ourselves a little bit more of this dust. Now, I'm not sure. Can I convert this back? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, good. Good. So we're just going to do this up quickly. That's 4. That's nice. And let's get ourselves a bucket. I think a bucket's going to be useful overall to just kind of have around. I really do. And then more or less we can kind of go like this. Let's just add in a few of those, and we can be prepared to fire up our clay bucket like so in the furnace. Very good. All right. That should give us the ceramic bucket, which will then, you know, kind of blend this all together with that. The other thing, though, is we can literally use it to remove and move water around as well, which is really helpful. And yeah, that gets us into, you know, cobblestone gen and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to jumping down this line. I think the ceramic shears are going to be useful as well. But this stone barrel with some porcelain clay is probably going to be the way to go. And now that we have a bucket, well, it's that much easier to fulfill our dust requirements down south, right? So let's go get ourselves... Well, rip that thing. Oh, wait, I have to do it... I gotta fill up this way first, don't I? No, come on. There we go. 1 and 2. We got to fill up this like this and like this. That gives us a full one. And then we can get ourselves clay. And then we can fill it up. Get ourselves clay. Fill it up. Give ourselves clay. I really wish that they would render back in here. It's a little bit on the janky side, but it'll do for the most part. Okay, so now we just need more dust, right? Which means we need more smooth stone hammered down. We need more gravel to be sieved, but we do have the flint mesh now, so that should give us better results overall of all of the things, which is good. And yeah, more dust. I love it. Okay, we got to get ourselves some more clay, like so. Some more dust, like so, and that gives us 5 so far. Nice. All right. I think that is about where we're going to stop it, because I just have to cook up some more stone, things like that. Nothing too crazy by any means. It's pretty self-explanatory stuff, but I want to make sure that I at least get it done. We already have the stone barrel. We just need to get more dust, right? At this point in time. Having the bucket's good. We already have the clay. We got the bedroll. We got ourselves some food, some really good food. And a lot of other things. I mean, apatite, we can literally combine to make... Ooh, cyan dye. Oh, very nice. I'm going to like this stuff. I'm going to like this stuff quite a bit. Phytogrow, which is basically good fertilizer, things like that. But for right now, we're gonna do this and get ourselves a cyan bedroll. That's right. And you know what? Let's go crazy. No, I just wanna dye you. Just want a pretty bed. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. If you did like this video, make sure you slap that button, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll be back next time. Probably get ourselves some lava and some things like that, and get ourselves a bit of a cobble gen going. And we got some tinker stuff, we got some crops to plant, so much to do, so little time. But that's gonna be it for me. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one.